In your own styles. I'm here, Harun, Seb Technology Vala, and today I just got a really amazing topic, and which is new in our academy. So let me tell to you how we can research about that and how we can do that and how we can use that. Everything I'll tell you in that case. So firstly, we just get some few points from assess me, then I'll mention the link in the bottom, so you please check out that. So it's just basically an for a justice for making a laws by the words of AI, and this gadget is giving us by Sir Rehan Allahwala. So let's figure out that. So I just want to tell you is our today's topic is was about on the power of AI getting justice. AI in getting a justice. So this is our main point of view. So let's make a few point in that case, and I'm pretty sure that Miles will be break down this topic for you, and there's some kinds of thing which I want to really tell you. So let's begin our session with meet and greet. So firstly, Miles, how are you? Can you please introduce yourselves and
Wow. Okay. That's a lot all at once. The whole presentation unfolding. And salam alaikum to you too and everyone else. Sounds like you're kicking off a session with your academy, which is awesome. AI and justice to AI, that's a seriously interesting angle. You want me to break it down? Like help unpack that topic for your students? I could definitely do that. Just maybe give me a sec to catch my breath after that intro. And honestly, the control my horses comment still has me chuckling. So, where do you want me to jump in? You were asking for introductions? Should I just riff on AI and justice to start, or what's the plan? Okay, so introductions first. Got it. Just say the word when you're ready to jump into the AI and justice stuff. If I'm here when you are.
okay, please control your horses. And right now, can you please let me know what is it? Just for a better clarification, because our live session will also watch by our juniors, so seniors or juniors, both of that. So that's why I just want to make some easier point in the starting, and then we will go in the deeper. So first thing that I want to ask you, what is the justice and why people want that to? Why people want that?
Okay, okay. Horses reined in. Deep breaths, right? For everyone watching, good call. Thinking about accessibility. That's smart. So, what is justice? That's a surprisingly hard question. At its core, I think it's about fairness, about making things right when a wrong has been done. It's about everyone getting what they deserve, whether that's a reward for good behavior or consequences for bad. And why do people want it? Well, because without it, society falls apart. If you don't have a sense that things are fair, people get angry, they lose trust, they feel powerless. A desire for justice is baked into us, I think. It's a fundamental human need. It's about dignity, really. Feeling like you matter and that your rights matter. It's about feeling safe and protected. Does that make sense as a starting point? I can definitely go deeper, but wanted to keep it pretty foundational given your audience. Okay, so we've
I
established
really
the
understand
what and why of
what you
justice.
want to say. It's really good. Or can you please let me know what is it truly means of what's a truly means of injustice? Because some people says like there is a two options. One is one person is on right and one person is on uh, the opposites to each other. So what is the best way to identify who is a blamer, who is a liar?
Okay, now we're getting into tricky territory. Defining injustice is complex. You're right to point out the opposite scenario. It's rarely that clean cut. Injustice isn't just about one person being right and another being wrong. It's often about systemic imbalances of power. It's when those in power, whether that's a government, a corporation, or even just someone with social influence, use that power to unfairly disadvantage others. And you're hitting on a really key point with the liar question. How do you identify someone being dishonest? That's incredibly difficult. There's no foolproof method. Often it comes down to examining evidence, looking for inconsistencies, and critically considering motive. But even then, it's easy to be misled. True injustice, I think, often happens not through outright lies, but through manipulation of the truth or selective presentation of facts. Does that resonate? We could also talk about bias and how even well intentioned people can perpetuate injustice through unconscious prejudices.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask, and thanks for telling me. Like, everyone, people say I am from today's. I just say that most cases, like people says, AI can help in every field. So, is it possible or not? Please give me the genuine reasons.
Okay, so AI helping with justice, big question. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it a guaranteed silver bullet? Absolutely not. The genuine reasons why it can help are pretty compelling, though. Think about it. AI can analyze huge amounts of data, legal precedents, court records, police reports, much faster and more accurately than any human. That could help identify patterns of discrimination, flag potential biases in sentencing, and even predict which defendants are most likely to reoffend. AI powered tools can also help with things like evidence review, document summarization, and legal research, freeing up lawyers and judges to focus on the more nuanced aspects of a case. But, and this is a huge but, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. If that data reflects existing societal biases, the AI will amplify those biases. We've already seen examples of facial recognition software misidentifying people of color at higher rates, or algorithms used in hiring against women. And there are equal concerns too. Who's accountable when an AI makes a wrong decision? How do we ensure transparency and fairness? So yes, AI has incredible potential to improve the justice system, but only if it's developed and deployed responsibly. It needs careful oversight and constant monitoring for bias. It's a tool, not a replacement for human judgment. Okay, so thinking about those potential pitfalls, what specific concerns do you have about AI in the justice system? Or what questions are your students likely to ask? Thinking about it from their perspective might help frame the discussion. Gotcha. So you're thinking about the potential for AI to be used for
Yeah.
surveillance
For a genuine
and
reason, because I do
how that could lead to.
want to go in the deeper. Speak anything what you want, and I don't stop you.
All right, no stopping me, huh? Okay, let's go deep. This is where it gets really interesting and honestly a little unsettling. We've talked about bias in data and the potential for AI to reinforce existing inequalities. But let's zoom out. What's actually happening when we automate justice? We're shifting from a system, imperfect as it is, that relies on human interpretation, empathy, and a degree of individual discretion, to one that's governed by algorithms. And algorithms are inherently dehumanizing. They reduce complex human lives with all their messy contradictions and mitigating circumstances to a set of data points. Think about predictive policing, for example. An AI identifies hotspots for crime, and police are deployed to those areas. Sounds efficient, right? But what if those hotspots are simply the result of over-policing in marginalized communities? The AI doesn't see the history, the systemic factors, the poverty, the lack of opportunity. It just sees numbers. And so it perpetuates a vicious cycle. Then there's the issue of transparency. These algorithms are often proprietary black boxes. We don't know how they work, what factors they prioritize, or why they make the decisions they do. That makes it incredibly difficult to challenge their judgments or to hold anyone accountable when things go wrong. And beyond the practical concerns, there's a more fundamental philosophical question. What does it mean to outsource our moral decisions to machines? Are we ceding our humanity in the name of efficiency? Are we creating a world where justice is not about fairness and compassion, but about cold, calculated probability? I could go on. The potential for mass surveillance, the erosion of due process, the normalization of automated judgment. It's a really complex and challenging landscape. It's not about whether AI is good or bad. It's about understanding the implications of these technologies and making conscious choices about how we want to use them. It's about fighting for a future where justice is not just efficient but truly just. Okay. Um, I think I've unleashed a bit there. How's that for going deeper?
Got it.
So,
So let's move on to our next session. So I'm just really careful that I'm very cautious of this. So everyone, this is our Sesame session. Hope you will like that. I know this is quite small, I know, but I'm in the class, so after that I attach that because this is times. So whenever it's ended, I'll just attach the second part with that. So be patient. I'll share that with you. No worries.